Hello everyone, TimeToGrind here, and today I wanted to talk a little bit about the balance of Widowmaker. Now, we've been talking about the balance of a few heroes lately, but for good reason. Competitive is coming out this month, so we want to make sure, every hero is pretty balanced. Now, I've already talked about McCree, being too strong and D.Va not being too strong and how they're going to be changed in future updates. And someone asked Blizzard if they were looking at Widowmaker, and Jeff Kaplan responded that they were internally testing and, kind of looking at different things with Widowmaker in terms of her being too strong. Now, if you've seen some of my other videos, you guys know that I really hate the idea of some heroes being necessary to be on a team. I hate it. I hated it when McCree, people are tending to pick two McCrees because there's 21 heroes and you can only have 6 on each team. So I really don't think that there should be, certain heroes that are being picked every single game. And if they are, that normally means that they're too strong. And that's what I feel Widowmaker is right now. If you watch a lot of competitive games, a lot of teams, or most teams, have a Widowmaker almost every time, and it seems too often where the game is decided on how good your team's Widowmaker actually is. So I wanted to kind of go over my thoughts and feelings of how we could possibly balance Widowmaker to make her not that strong and not necessarily needed on every single team. Now, first of all, if you guys don't know, a fully charged body shot with Widowmaker does 150 damage. Now, that's not enough to insta-kill anyone except Zenyatta if they're at full health. Zenyatta will die to a body shot if it is fully charged. And that's a little ridiculous, but I feel like that has a little more to do with Zenyatta, not Widowmaker. The thing is, though, is being able to do 150 damage on a body shot is a little ridiculous. That insta-kills a lot of heroes if they even have taken a little bit of damage, and if you just fire it when they're at full health, you can fire another shot immediately afterwards and normally kill them. And, snipers tend to be kind of frustrating in a lot of games, and that's just because of the fact that, there's all these weapons and they take a while to, kill someone, but a sniper can instantly kill someone. But the thing is of course a headshot should be able to kill or do an insane amount of damage, but to be able to do 150 on a body shot, that is a little ridiculous, especially how fast Widowmaker can charge up those shots. So one of the first things I think does need to be done is possibly that damage on a body shot. I think it needs to be reduced. That way, you actually need to be able to fire headshots in order to get these, insta-kills. And another really hard part about Widowmaker to balance is the fact that she has really good mobility with her grappling hook. She isn't the squishiest of heroes. She has 200 health, which is a pretty decent health pool. And she isn't vulnerable close range, because if you can use the assault rifle well, part of her sniper rifle, it's actually a decent gun. And if you look at, say, the AWP in CSGO, a lot of the times if someone gets right up close to you with the AWP, a lot of the times you'll struggle because of the fact that it's a long range weapon. But Widowmaker, her sniper can turn into an assault rifle, and so she kind of has a little bit of everything. And it definitely feels that a lot of times the only way to counter a good Widowmaker is with another good Widowmaker, and that's why we've been seeing, all of these Widowmaker kind of, one Widowmaker on a competitive team and versus another Widowmaker, and the games feel decided on how good, your Widowmaker is. And so in my opinion, I don't think Widowmaker is that strong. She definitely isn't as strong as McCree, because every team is using 2 McCrees. But she is definitely a little bit ridiculous. And so I think one of the best ways to balance her, of course, is, tone down the body shot, but also don't let her be good at everything. She's good at close range with her assault rifle. She's great with long range with her sniper rifle. She has great mobility, and she has a really good health pool. And the thing is just reducing her health pool. I've seen some people talk about that, but that's not going to do anything, because all that's going to do is make Widowmaker v Widowmaker, battles a little bit easier and a little bit more frustrating. The counter to Widowmaker will still be a Widowmaker, and besides those, Widowmaker v Widowmaker, it's not going to change much. And So I don't think, you know, her mobility needs to be changed that much either, because, you know, that's not really what makes her strong. It's just the fact that, you know, there's all these Widowmakers combined, or all of these aspects of Widowmaker combined that make her good. So if I had to, you know, if I was the only one in charge of balancing Widowmaker, I would make it where her body shots itself don't do 150 max charge, you know, maybe 110-ish, you know, but 150 is a little too much. And also make it where charging up takes a little bit longer, because, you know, although non-fully charged shots don't do that much damage, it doesn't take that long to fully charge a shot. So if, you know, so I would say make the full body shots do less damage, and also make it a little bit longer to actually charge those up. And, you know, that's just kind of my opinions on it. I don't think she's going to get too much of a nerf, but I definitely think something enough where hopefully, you know, every single competitive team doesn't have to have a single one. And if you enjoyed this video, then consider leaving a like down below and subscribing to see more Overwatch content and news. And if you have any other different opinions about Widowmaker, or how you think she should be changed, or if she shouldn't be changed, make sure to tell me in the comments as well. I'd love to hear that all. And stay tuned in the future for, you know, more videos. I've kind of having a lot of things going on lately, but I have a ton of new stuff coming out soon, so stay tuned for all that. Thanks for watching, guys. See you next time.